War I. The Great War, the war to end all wars. From 1914 to 1918, the world witnessed one of the most devastating conflicts in human history. Over 65 million soldiers were mobilized, and nearly 20 million people lost their lives. But how did it all begin? Why did so many nations go to war? And what happened after the fighting finally stopped? In this video, we're diving deep into the story of World War I, its causes, key players, deadly battles, and the global consequences that still shape our world today. In 1914, the world plunged into a conflict unlike anything humanity had ever seen. Empires collided, millions perished, and the battlefield stretched across continents. This is the story of World War I, how it started, how it was fought, and how it changed the world forever. At the start of the 20th century, Europe was a powder keg. Powerful empires ruled vast colonies. Nationalism was rising. The military was glorified. And secret alliances were forming in the shadows. The 5 key causes of World War I were militarism, alliances, nationalism, imperialism, and the immediate spark, assassination. Germany and Britain were in an arms race. France wanted revenge for past defeats. Austria-Hungary struggled to hold together a diverse empire. And in the Balkans, Slavic nationalism was fueling revolution. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary was assassinated in Sarajevo by a 19-year-old Serbian nationalist, Gavrilo Princip. Within a month, alliances kicked into gear, and Europe plunged into war. Two major alliances emerged. The Central Powers: Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria. The Allied Powers: France, the United Kingdom, Russia, Italy, the United States, and more. Over 30 countries would eventually join the war effort, making it a truly global conflict. Trench warfare defined the Western Front. Miles of muddy ditches stretching from Belgium to Switzerland. Soldiers lived in horrible conditions, surrounded by rats, disease, and death. New weapons like machine guns, poison gas, airplanes, and tanks changed the face of battle forever. Some of the bloodiest battles in history took place during this war. Millions died for mere yards of land. In 1917, two major events changed everything. First, the Russian Revolution led to Russia's withdrawal from the war. Second, the United States joined the Allies after repeated German U-boat attacks and the infamous Zimmermann telegram. Fresh American troops and resources helped turn the tide. By 1918, Germany was exhausted. On November 11, 1918, an armistice was signed. The guns fell silent. The war was over, but the peace would come at a cost. The Treaty of Versailles blamed Germany for the war, demanded huge reparations, and redrew borders across Europe and the Middle East. Four major empires collapsed: the Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, German, and Russian. New nations were born, but so were new conflicts. The League of Nations was formed to prevent future wars, but it lacked real power. The harsh terms of peace planted the seeds for World War II. Economies crumbled, dictators rose, millions were left grieving and angry. World War I changed the way wars were fought and how nations understood power, diplomacy, and peace. World War I was a tragedy of unprecedented scale, but it's a story we must remember to understand our past and protect our future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.